Hey, our YouTubers.
Hey, we're doing this a little different today. It's going to be interesting.
I'm very far away. Oh, we're getting so close. We're so close. Shouldn't have said that. I might have jinxed it.
Yes.
Okay. Hey guys, and welcome to the studio.
Hey, this is going to be a different show, apparently.
Yeah. Look, we're standing up.
So it'll definitely be shorter.
Yeah, it'll definitely be shorter. Oh gosh, that's
I'm already winded.
Again, you're making me work for this. Now, welcome guys. I hope everybody had a really good weekend. How was your weekend?
Pretty good. Bit busy. What did we do?
I was at a conference all weekend.
Oh, that's right. You did the conference thing. That was cool.
The commute was awesome, though. It was a virtual conference. It was for no barriers, which is a really incredible organization. Here. Actually, what I did was I painted a painting live for the conference, and they auctioned it off. So we raised some money for them. But they're so cool though, because they're like the whole thing is about you can do it. And it's really like for kids and for people that have disabilities. They do a whole lot of help for soldiers that have been injured. And and not only like getting back to what you do, but like doing really extreme things, like being able to climb a mountain, be able to do all sorts of stuff. So we were on there with some people who are like from TV, and they've won all these Emmys, for people that like Eric Weinheimer. He was the first visually impaired person to ever scale Mount Everest. Mandy Harvey is just incredible. I love her music. She's deaf. She sings and plays the ukulele. Grace Fisher, which is a painter, and she's a quadriplegic, and she paints with her mouth, moving the paintbrush. Here, let me show you this.
Yeah, it was interesting. You would check in periodically and give them a live update of the painting.
Oh yeah, now I'm gonna destroy the painting. Yeah, so it's all new. It just ended, and I feel kind of tired. Like I feel like I've actually been at a conference, and because like every 2 or 3 hours I would check in, because like for most people at the conference it was videotaped. Like they sent in the tapes, and there was some live, but I think it was just me and maybe like the host guy that was just live through the whole thing. And
that's interesting.
It was really cool. Like it was nice because I got to listen to a whole bunch of stuff.
You want to put it right here?
Oh, you know,
do that overhead?
That's a better idea. Yeah, I was just gonna. Let me see how to make sure. So this is here's the painting I did. It was auctioned off and it sold and all that fun stuff. So but the idea here, and let me give a really quick verbal description for anybody who's visually impaired out there. And what we have is an 18 by 24 inch canvas, and it's a mountain view, so it's all these vistas. And it's starting off with sort of a burnt sienna, orangey kind of basic sort of colors on the bottom. Then it's going to a very dark purple, and then some lighter purples as the mountains recede off into the distance, and then finally into some blues. And the sky is just beautiful. It's got all these clouds, and I say beautiful, it sounds like I'm really talking at my own stuff. Like, it's just the most amazing painting ever. I just think I'm totally full of myself. But what I mean is I was going for a very beautiful sky. And then the centerpiece of the painting is a gentleman wearing a blue, like light jacket and blue jeans, and he has his arms outspread, just celebrating, just very happy. And he's in a wheelchair, and it just, it's sort of the idea. Celebratory, yeah. So,
a can-do attitude. Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's pretty much that painting.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun to do.
Yeah. It was fun to come in here periodically and watch you do it. Check in.
Yeah, it was different. It's funny because like I do a lot of painting for different events, or before COVID I did. And we're starting to do more and more of these virtual sort of events, and What is this one? Oh, that's the one that was here, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you didn't explain why we're in this weird setup, did you?
No, I sure didn't.
Do that.
Yeah. Do you want to?
Well,
It's
sure.
like I'm talking a lot. I don't know. Sorry.
Sure. No, it's a little different. The studio's a little different right now, and if you're a Patreon supporter, you probably saw the behind the scenes a little bit earlier. But so we're doing these mini series over the senses. They're like 5 to 10 minute video shorts where we take a deep dive into a particular sense and how it can be incorporated into art and all that sort of stuff. So this is our setup. This is our backdrop that we've got going on, and all the cameras are set up for this right now. So it just kind of became like a little bit of a hassle if we rearranged everything.
Yeah, but it was kind of a cool thing. You said, hey, why don't we use the table? And I thought, yeah, because there's some things that we want to do, and we're next to each other.
Oh, yeah.
And, and then we can prove that we actually know each other. We're actually in the same room. But, so today I did want to go over easels and stuff, because that's one of the most expensive things you can put in a studio.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I think people get bogged down by the details. Like if they want to paint, they think, oh, I need the perfect paints, I need the perfect brushes, or I won't be able to unleash my creativity. I need the perfect easel and all that. And that those things do help. And an easel can really help as well. You don't absolutely need one to be able to paint, but it can help. But they're also so expensive though. Yeah. So I wanted to show you a whole bunch of different easels. I have some crazy ones. I bet I have at least one that you've never seen before.
Well, I should say really fast, Bev North has joined us and says it is amazing how you see things beautiful.
Oh, that's so well, thank you.
Barbara Brand says, wow, that is awesome. I love your set. So.
Oh, thanks. Well, the set's all Jackie. She yeah, it's kind of cool, like the little cans up there. I don't know if you can tell it, but it's going to be part of an art installation whenever all this pandemic stuff kind of blows. Oh, no, well, I shouldn't say blow over, but cools off a little, Things get more back to normal. Yeah. But it's like paint cans with the cloth is like paint coming out of it. So I don't know. I thought it was a really cool thing you did.
Yeah, and it works. I mean, this was initially for a project in March, and then when we started, we got approached about doing these mini series videos. We were like, hey, let's just leave the immersive thing up and make it a set.
Yeah. It's about to be covered with canvases for secret undercover project. Oh, but I want to show you. Look what I got.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me say really fast. Owen's joined us, says, hey, guys, what's up?
Hey, Owen.
Brooke says, can I watch live on YouTube? Yes, you're streaming. We're streaming to YouTube.
Yeah, we're supposed to be.
Yeah, we're streaming to YouTube, but we don't watch the comments over there. That's the only.
Yeah, and that's a good. Yeah, we need to.
I don't have like 3 computers in front of me.
Yeah, unfortunately, because we're streaming on my personal, like we're doing a watch party on my personal Facebook. It's streaming on the Facebook art page though, and we're also streaming over on YouTube. But we're not able to see the comments on the watch party right now, or the.
Well, I see the comments on the watch party.
We can see the comments on the watch party. Absolutely, that's what I'm trying to say.
The Facebook I can keep up with. The YouTube I cannot.
Yeah.
As of right now. But so what you have in your hand, this I'm obsessed with.
Oh yes, this is so good. And Brandon sent this to us.
Yeah. So when John did the whole Tell the Truth show. This man sent us an email, Brandon Foster, and he said him and his wife created a sauce company called Mahapi.
Ooh, can we show it on this?
Yeah.
So I'm going to hold it up here so you guys can get a look at it, because it's honestly delicious.
Oh my gosh, I put it on everything. It's not like...
Do I have it where I need to have it?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I'm just going to...
Yeah, so here, I'll hold it up so people can really see the logo.
Oh, thank you.
But it's called Mahapi.
Because it makes you happy.
Because because their tagline says, because it makes it. What does it say? Oh, because it makes me happy.
It makes me happy.
I'm totally like, okay. Anyway, so I'm obsessed with this stuff. It's super good. It's sweet habanero pepper sauce.
Yeah. And
it's not too hot that you're like trying to like drink water, but it's just I don't know. Yeah. I put it on like just plain rice. I love it.
It is really good. I like some spicy things. Like I'll go through a thing, but I don't like things that are too crazy spicy. And a lot of times habanero will be too much for me. But I really like this. This is so cool.
Yeah, and he was like, he wanted you to try it and then paint something that it inspired. Right.
Oh my goodness, yeah, and that's so cool, and it's so much fun whenever people send us things. We've been sent some wacky, weird things over the years. This is definitely one of my favorites. We're seeing some moonshine before and some different things, but
Well,
so if anybody ever wants to send us like a car to try, to get the review,
a Tesla, drive you around. You could definitely test drive
a limo. No, you don't. A limo.
Yeah.
With a little outfit for Jackie.
No,
a little hat and everything.
No, we're not doing the outfits. Okay. Brooke says, how do I get to it?
It's
your YouTube channel is Bramblet Art, all one word.
Yeah. If you go to there and you type in Bramblet, I think it'll pop up, or John Bramblett, or. Yeah,
well, I would type in Bramblet Art, all one word, because there's a million John Bramblett videos.
Oh, hey, someone's popular. No, and I would be able to tell you better, but of course on my computer it just pops up automatically, so I don't, I'm probably the worst person to tell somebody how to get to like the Facebook page or YouTube, because it's just, it all just pops up.
Well, she says she's trying to put you on the TV and comment on the phone. So good luck.
Cool.
And cool. Saxy Ziegler has joined us and says, "Hi, I love my golden hour shower curtains. Thanks. It's beautiful. That's awesome.
That's brilliant.
I love hearing about the different merch stuff that you have on the site that isn't like just the typical print when people really dig it. So that's cool.
Thank you for doing that. That's cool. I mean, to actually live with the artwork like that, that's so cool. Man.
So you want to talk about easels?
Yeah. Let me do that. I'm gonna move the salsa because I don't want to break it.
And I'm gonna take the painting down.
Okay. Easels.
Dun dun dun.
It's to be able to paint, you don't really need an easel. It's just another word for a canvas is called a support. So like you paint on a support, and an easel is just a support for the support. So it's kind of redundant. I mean, you can just put the canvas on a table and use that. It's nice though, especially if you're painting for quite a while, to be able to have it up at an angle, because it just reduces fatigue, and it's nice to be able to move it around and to be able to hold it.
Oh, do you want to show the big one that has the?
Oh yeah. So we can start with the big one. So I have a couple of large easels in the studio, and this is the one I'm usually sitting at. And on this one, I kind of want to go over there and do like the Price is Right model thing, where
it's really big.
It is. It's probably hard to tell, isn't it? But yeah, it'll hold a huge canvas.
And you put like giant rollers on the bottom of it, so it would roll better.
Yeah. And this one's actually kind of nice because it's vertical. So it goes way below probably what it is on the screen, and way higher than what is on the screen. But the whole thing can tilt down to horizontal, where it's like a table.
Yeah. And
that's really cool. But those are expensive. And I have another one over here that's like that, but it's like a double one, and it's really nice. And they're great if you're working on like a 4 foot, 6 foot, 8 foot canvas or something. Those are awesome. And I like it too because the one over there has like this little tray, and then all my little rolling trays with paints and stuff kind of go underneath it. Like it just fits perfectly, so it's great. But let me show you a great alternative. I love this thing, and this one actually is a little pricey for a just sort of a regular kind of metal
easel.
Yeah, travel. What did I do with this one? Oh, sorry guys. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah. This one, so this is more of a scaled down version of it. So this is kind of a travel easel. It's just it's nice if you're in a chair. It doesn't get too tall or anything.
Yeah.
So it's just a normal kind of easel that I'm sure everybody's seen. I'm not sure who makes this one, but I like it. This one actually works. A lot of easels like this, though, I've noticed, like you try to save some money, so you'll get a cheaper easel. I traveled a lot, so and I noticed every trip I would break an easel. It was like, and suddenly it wasn't so cheap anymore because it was just constantly.
Yeah.
And I'd put them in my suitcase, and I'd wrap clothes around it and all that, but the little plastic bits would get knocked off. But these are great though. Like it'll get this tall. So here, I'll put it there. So it'll get pretty tall. It's really nice if you have a chair or something. If you're doing like on plein air, like outdoor painting, something like this is so nice because you can put it in a backpack. This one I really like, and this one's actually it's big. It's a little bit bigger here than it'll actually get smaller.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It'll get about to the size of that other one, but this one will actually hold like an almost 4 foot canvas.
Yeah.
And like the really heavy one over there, it'll go horizontal. So you turn this. So this is the legs on it, you know, and it'll actually get really tall. It'll get about this tall, and this goes up and down. So you can make this holds the canvas. You can hold the canvas horizontal. You can go vertical. And there's an extension bar, so it's this big right now, but it'll get like that big. It's just. And
these are pretty sturdy. Like these go everywhere with you.
It does. Like. I bought 2 of them, years ago. I still have 2 of them. They're just brilliant. Like it's a heritage easel, but they cost like $80-$90.
Yeah.
But they last like the big wooden ones. Like
I will say though that like for the person that like I'm usually the person that sets up a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
They're a little bit of a pain.
Oh gosh, I just love it. I just like.
I mean, I recognize how cool they are, but this is what gets me is that these things, like here, I'll go overhead. This thing right here, you unscrew and then you turn. You got to like take this off and then that moves it. I mean, it's great for how sturdy it is.
Yeah, it's super sturdy.
It is like you gotta. I don't know. You gotta do like multiple things to get it. Which is probably like why it's so sturdy.
It's got a tray and it's got a thing to hold your brushes, which I never use.
You're an easel nerd.
And then it's got a little thing. Look, you could hook a cloth on there. I'm just telling you, it's got a little. It's just, you know, so mwah. It's great. But here's just a table easel. I've got about 10 or 15 of these things for doing workshops. You know, you pop it out, boop, you got an easel.
Yeah, the only thing you have to be careful about these is. If you're trying to put a canvas on it that's too big, this will start to poke into the canvas.
That's true.
So you almost have to find one that does that, like that. You know you're going to use a canvas that size on it.
Yeah. So that's a really good point. I'm glad you said that because this one it'll hold a 16 by 20 inch canvas and that's it. But they make them that are just like this, but they have little wings that come out.
Really?
And you can put the wings up, and then it'll hold like an 18 by 24 or bigger.
Fancy.
Yeah, it just makes it where it doesn't poke into it.
Well, Maureen Clark has joined us. Says, "Hey guys, background looks great. Thanks. It's for a whole nother different weird mini series videos that we're doing. So we figured let's go with it." And then Kim Taylor joins us. Says, "Hello." And Ron Suffert says, "What is the largest painting you have done?"
Hey Kim. Well, hello back. And Ron. The biggest like that I've painted would be a mural, I guess. Like, you know, if we're talking about like big, you know, like actual painting, which was like 4 stories tall and really, really wide. And I don't know how wide, I can't remember, but it was 4 stories tall. That part I do remember. and I actually did a couple of those. But on canvas, though, I'm actually about to do a project where the canvas itself is going to be 12 feet tall by about 30 feet. So it's going to be a huge canvas. I love working big though. It's just so much fun, you know, because you get used to it in the studio, working on like 18 by 24 inch or 2 by 3 feet or something like that, and then you know to be able to do something where it's like 6 feet or 8 feet or more, you know, it's so much fun.
Yeah,
that's just cool. Ooh, but I have more easels.
There's no shortage of easels.
I know I've got a million easels around here, but I pared it down. I was trying to be nice to everyone. So we looked at some metal easels, but maybe you have more of a refined palette. Maybe you are more of a traditionalist. So you can always go wooden. I love this wooden easel. So I won't take it. I'm not taking all these apart and putting them together because it's just a lot of time watching that. And everybody probably knows what an easel looks like. One thing about a wooden easel that's great is that it just feels great. Like it's, you know, it looks nice. Like, you know, if you're going to Instagram.
Like Monet? Do you really feel like?
Yeah, you feel the heck like Monet. And plus, if you're all about the Instagramming or whatever, you know, you look better in front of a wooden easel than, you know, you look the part.
There you go.
But like this has like a leather strap here. It's got all this wood. See, like this part up here, it doesn't work so much anymore. It's okay. It's the top. But that's kind of what happens to a wooden easel. They start just sort of wallowing out a little bit. They have lots of washers and screws and things. You lose one, suddenly that doesn't work anymore. You know, so they're great, but.
Well, Aaron Schock joins us, says, "Hello, John and Jackie. Yes, beautiful painting in the background. A good easel is worth its weight in gold."
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
And speaking of washers and little nuts and things that can go missing and go crazy, this is a French easel, which I'm sure you've seen. It is brilliant. It's so great. And these were pretty much invented for on plein air, like being able to take a mini studio with you and just being able to go with it. So like, you know, you open them up, They have a storage compartment here. There's usually a wooden pallet that goes right there. Legs drop down from the bottom, so you don't have to carry a table or anything. This becomes a table. It becomes a standing easel. So you can stand at it, you can lower it, you can sit at it, or you can use it on a table like this and just use it as a table easel.
It's got a strap, so you can throw it over your shoulder.
Yes, very uncomfortable strap. This thing gets heavy, especially if you put paints in it. But it works. It works really great. I used it last month, I think, when we went to the lake, and I was...
Oh, yeah, you use that a lot at the lake.
Yeah, and it was great. I loved it. I just had the best time with it. And that was kind of nice because you weren't, like, hiking with it. Like if you're...
yeah.
You park, like we drove the car apart, and then we walked, maybe 50 yards and did that. So that's nice. Okay. Next to the last one that I'll show you guys tonight. This one is really cool. This is just a table easel. But so like if you know that where you're going, like if you're going to have a table or you're going to sit on the ground, you can use something like this. And this thing I really at it's just a scaled down version of the French easel. So so it'll actually get pretty tall. It'll at least hold I want to say it'll hold an 18 by 24 inch, which honestly, like most of these wooden easels like this are for on plein air.
Yeah.
So they're not really meant to do a giant thing.
And it's got the drawers on the side that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And it's got storage over here. Most of these like this, they don't have the storage, so this is kind of neat, and it looks really nice. It's wooden, it's brass. So it's got that whole Monet feel going for it. So that's always nice.
Official.
Yeah, and it's got like a leather strap. I mean, stuff like that. Oh shoot, stuff like that. hey, do you remember when I had those easels? I'm not a big person on something having to look a certain way.
Yeah.
But it's if it works, and sometimes if something's made of metal and good quality materials, you're not having to go replace it all the time, and that's pretty awesome. Okay, I have one more, and this really isn't something most people are going to want to get. I'm going to move this back a little bit.
Oh, this thing. This is crazy. You should
yeah.
tell them why you have this thing.
Oh, yeah. I can't remember how much it is. I want to say this is like $400.
Yeah, but
something like that. It's really awesome. It's massive. It doesn't look massive. What it is, it's a spinning easel. So right now it has all these chokes and chucks and stuff on it. So here, let me see if I can... It's like it'll spin
really
fast.
Really heavy too.
Yeah. It'll hold a 4 foot by 4 foot canvas, so it'll hold 16 square feet of a canvas that you can just spin like a top. It can go horizontal. That's not horizontal. It can go vertical. It can go horizontal. So you can have the spinning canvas, like a table, all the way up to being like a regular easel. The legs drop way down. Has parts where you can put weights on it because if you have a 4 foot by 4 foot canvas, spinning. It can weigh a lot. So it has places where you can really weight it down. It has stuff all over this thing. It's really cool. But I really like it. It's really nice. It's super crazy heavy. Like you're not going to want to go, like painting by a beachside with that. Unless you just want to spin it, that might be a great little thing. But I was going to be on a show on ABC. And they wanted me like painting live on it and doing sort of a speed painting and to be able to work quick, it was doing a large painting, it would be able to nice to work from the top, the bottom, and everywhere. So they got me that and a whole bunch of paints, and then the show didn't end up getting picked up or anything. So
yeah, but hey, free easel.
Yeah, got an easel out of it.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, fun times.
And met another really cool speed painting artist.
Mm-hmm.
That was an interesting time.
That was really cool. That was fun. At the time, like whenever ABC asked me if I wanted to do it, to be honest, I didn't really care about that much. I mean, I wanted the show to go on, that'd be fun and all that. But the main thing was that I just wanted to learn a different kind of painting. The speed painting. And they're like, oh yeah, we will totally pay for you to go and learn how to speed paint.
Yeah.
To talk to experts on speed painting, to do all these different things, to, and actually pay you to do it, and then buy all the supplies and everything. I thought, well, okay. Sign me up. That sounds brilliant. And
I think the show was going to be called Ordinary to Extraordinary.
I think so. Yeah.
And it was a whole slew of people that wanted to learn some sort of thing that was outside of their comfort zone. Like somebody was doing acrobatics and all sorts of things. And so they had trainers, and you were speed painting.
Yeah, it was going to be a lot of fun, and I think the reason it got canceled, it wasn't because of any. There was a show I think that ABC wanted to do, and they didn't think that they would be able to do it, and then suddenly that show became available, so they went with a show that they already had that they liked, and they didn't want to fill the time slot with something they didn't, so it was like something like that. I don't know. Well, the producers were sad, but I was like, okay.
Come on, whatever. Well, my mom joined us. Says, hey, guys.
Well, hey.
Love that easel.
Thank you.
And then Ron said, wow, that is amazing about your large paintings and stuff.
Oh, thank you. The large paintings are a lot of fun because I get to work with Jackie with it, and we'll use radios. Like I'll do the canvases. I'll do the painting on canvas first, so it's manageable, it's smaller. And then if we need something like a boom lift, where like if it's like a 50-foot tall painting, I'll have the canvas with me, and then Jackie will have a photo of it, like on her phone or a computer or somewhere, and she's usually operating the boom lift. So I can radio down to her, and I'm feeling the canvas, I'm feeling the wall. Then I can ask her like, hey, how far away is that tree, or how far away is this thing? And Jackie will say, oh, the other tree's gonna be about 6 feet over, and I'll go, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that's fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mixes things up a little bit.
Totally.
Heck yeah.
So this show's a bit different because we were in such a rush to like do things this weekend. You had that conference and everything that we don't even really have a game.
Yeah, we don't have a game, but we'll have a game on Thursday for sure. And everything got kind of moved around for that. That video was fun to shoot for the library. Yeah.
Once the library's gonna release them once a week, and so once they release them, then we'll share it with everybody and give you. I mean, the Patreon people I've already shared it with, but
cool.
But yeah, once the library shares it, then we'll share it with everybody, and you'll see what wackiness we're up to in the studio.
Yeah, we are cheesy apparently, like
super cheese.
Yeah, we had to work hard for that because like in the video we take a little field trip. Like to go to a park because one of the thing about the videos is that it's about using all of your senses when you're thinking about art. Because most people only think about vision. You go to a museum or you go to a gallery, and especially the museum, and everything is so quiet. It's just like you just want to look at the art. They don't want you to touch, or obviously they don't want you to. But it really cuts the engagement down because no other part of your life that I could think of do you limit your senses like that. You go to a park, you're smelling things, you're hearing things, you're probably not tasting things, but sometimes they sell stuff at parks sometimes, so
yeah,
so, there you go. But it's really cool. So that's what we were trying to do. So we took. But it's funny though. It's like the little things about shooting a video like that.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, well we're gonna go to the park. Should we actually walk out, or we're gonna walk out?
Great guys, bye.
And then we come back. Woo, that was a great. That was a great. Like 10 seconds later, we're like, woo, that was a great thing at the park.
Yeah, too funny.
Yeah, but you're so much fun to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, you are too. Yeah, you're a natural.
Yeah, I'm a natural.
Natural dork.
Natural dork. There we go.
But. Yeah, so the next little video we do is about smell and how that can be emphasized in art.
Hey, I'm gonna grab a couple of paintings.
Okay.
I was just thinking because.
So we'll do that. We'll do smell next week, and then I don't know how we're gonna do it yet through like really involving it in a painting or something like that. I know when we do the workshops we have, little jars that people smell and then we talk about it, but it'll be interesting. Yeah,
that'll be fun. That's what I wanted to bring these back over here because I was just thinking, I don't think I've been able to show these together before. Like I don't know, one's always been somewhere else, and
yeah.
So I did 2 paintings like for the whole pandemic thing.
Well, you did 3.
I did 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I have 2. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did 3, and I have 2 here. And hey, can we go to the overhead thing? Thank you, sweetheart. So I don't know. I just wanted to, since it's a different setup. I don't know. I want to show the art in a different setup.
The lighting looks really good on it. So.
Oh, does it? Oh, nice. I really enjoyed working on this painting. But I just wanted to show it because I thought we had everything set up. So I'm going to put this one over it. And this one is Grace. And So it's just a bit of a different feel, because I know before I've showed these paintings and I've talked about how like there's a different feel with them. Like this one, it's like a quiet strength. It almost makes me think of a nurse or a person who has been through something and they're just taking a moment for themselves, and they're sort of getting they're regrouping. That's a great word, and they're about to go out and tackle. So it's almost the whole world, and you got this energy sort of coming off of her. And then this one is another mass painting, but it's sort of it's a whole different feeling. You got all this energy and all this sort of coming off. Anyway, I just wanted to share that because it was so much fun to work on the 3 paintings that sort of had a theme, that all revolving around a mask.
Yeah.
Be able to riff on it and do something that's a little bit different.
Well, Linda Emerton asked, was Eagle glad to go to the park?
Oh my goodness, Linda. Yeah, she was really excited.
Yeah.
She was very happy. But it was warm, so she was ready whenever we left too. She was like, okay, let's go back. But she loves to travel. She loves to be in the car.
She like bolts out, like she'll knock you over trying to get out the door because she's like, okay, we're going somewhere. So it's a little crazy. Yeah,
you can hear her kind of prancing. She's like, are we going? Is it good? Am I going? I am going though, right? Are you going? We're going. Let's go. Boom. And then and it's funny. I have Echo still, but Echo, she's older and it's been older for a while, and she's never been as springy or as jumpy as Eagle is. Mm-hmm. And Eagle, like when we first got her, of course with the guide dog, you get them when they're about 2.5 years old, and she would spring into the car from like 8 or 10 feet away, and I'm not kidding. Like like her body would be up at my head level, going for the Jeep, but I would hear her go, going by like. And I thought, wow, is that why they named her Eagle? Like, does she fly?
Does she fly?
She isn't quite that springy anymore, but she's still pretty springy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell there's sometimes where she gets so excited and she'll jump for the car, especially when she was younger, that she wouldn't think about the distance. She would just think like, car! You could tell that, and she's a genius. She's a guide dog. She's brilliant, but she loves to travel. So there's sometimes where she's just like, jump, and she's like... you can tell, and she's not going to quite make it. Yeah. And she's like 6 inches short. She's like,
yeah. Or sometimes she'll just be slightly off and nick the side. Yeah. She's jumping in. It's crazy. She's crazy.
There was one time when she jumped in, and our son Jack was opening up the door for the other side of the car, and Eagle almost jumped all the way through. Yes. So I'm sorry. Yes, she was very excited to go to the park today.
Well, Elizabeth Zalsar Axel, I probably just did not pronounce that correctly, sends hearts.
Oh, well, thank you.
So, yeah, Heart's back.
Oh, you're about to start a whole new running career.
Yeah, so it's so hot in Texas. It's just so hot, and I don't want to go to the gym because of everything going on. So we broke down and bought a treadmill. Yeah. Which is really cool. I'm excited about it because it's got that, well, I mean, I don't know anybody out there that's into this, but it's got an iFit, subscription with it, so you can run in other places in the world while you're on this tread, and it matches the elevation, so I'm pretty stoked. I think that's really cool, too. Like you run with your friend Nancy quite a bit, and you're both on the phone, mm-hmm. So you kind of run virtually anyway, like you're both running in your area. Yeah. And with this iFit thing, which I think is kind of fun. I don't know if it'll work, but you can get on Google Maps, and then so you might be able to put in on the map like where her friend runs. Like and then so you're both running in the same area, but you're doing it. You race each other. Yeah, you'd be like, oh. No, look at that giant tree over the right, but it's Yeah, so it'll be fun. So now I don't have a weather excuse anymore. Yeah. Sometimes Nancy will be like, "You ready to run?" I'm like, "It's raining. That's too bad." Now I don't have that excuse. Yeah. Yikes.
It's already starting to be a bad idea though, because you've already asked me if I was going to use it.
Well, I don't know.
It would be good.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's like going to the gym does not sound appealing.
I could stand it.
So I mean, trying to squeeze some fitness into the house in some areas. Even our house is like just packed with stuff. But
yeah, that's good.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited. That'll be fun.
Yeah, fitness. Yeah, so you get stuff for your soul. Now you get something for your body, and it'll all be good.
There you go.
And I've got the grill and the smoker, so so I've got my health.
I know, so I can run and then you can feed me.
Yes.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah. You get a treadmill for your health, and I'm over there chugging away with the bread machine and the grill. But yeah, we can tell where our priorities are, can't we?
That's true. I didn't think about it that way, but wow.
Well, you've got a carb load before your big run.
That's true. That's true. Very true. Well, so that's pretty much it. That's what we had for the show today.
Yeah, guys. Yeah. So this was sort of a short one. I honestly I don't know how far. I don't have my Bluetooth in. I've always got my Bluetooth in. I'm over by the computer and stuff. So this is a little different. I'm kind of
this one's a little
out there.
Thursday we'll have a game. We may still have the setup like this. Maybe we'll do an activity in front of everybody, like paint overhead or something. That would be interesting. But yeah, we'll have a game and all that fun stuff for Thursday, so we'll have more time to prepare.
Yeah, and honestly, the computer is on a mobile station, so we could have spun it around, but
yeah,
but things have been a little nutty. I was honestly a little afraid to knock it over some stuff. Yeah,
it's crazy in here. It's crazy. But anyway, well, I guess that's pretty much it. And thanks for hanging out with us, even though it was kind of a shorter evening. But like, subscribe, watch us on Thursday, tune in. If you got a game in mind, let us know.
And enjoy the Technicolor backdrop.
That's right.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.
Thanks.